The next step in this project is to mount both our axles, our motor, our switch, and our batteries into this chassis. I'm going to start with the rear axle because that's going to be the hardest. As you can see, of course it doesn't fit right away. We're going to have to cut this axle down to size. It looks like I'm going to have to do some trimming here just to get that to fit inside of the webbing. I'm also going to have to pocket out the inside of this so that I have clearance for the ring gear. And then I'm going to have to come up with some kind of a bearing so that I can mount the axle to the chassis. In order to continue, I have to get the hubs off the axle. Unfortunately, they're pressed on or glued on so tight that I can't get them off. So, one little known fact about a drill press is that you can also use it as a press. And I flip the drill upside down in the chuck. Line it up here, and you push straight down on the axle, and voila! There it goes. I'm going to have to trim a lot off of here, and I'm going to be trimming a little bit off of there. So we're going to be removing roughly 80 thousandths of an inch, which is a little bit more than a 16th. My brother's going to love this. I got a lathe tool, a high-speed steel lathe tool, and I basically turned my drill press into a vertical lathe. Alright, now the idea is that I'm going to swing this in, and hopefully it'll work. Here we go. Okay, to kind of fast forward a little bit, I got both axles installed now. I have the chassis cut out for clearance for the gear. I made a set of bearings out of this brass tubing, and the front was very much the same. I had to grind away some material so that the wheels wouldn't rub, and when you put the body back on, I don't know if you can see that or not. The wheel is free turning. It doesn't rub. And next, I'm going to have to cut away some of the chassis so that the motor will sit lower. And that's going to be in the next video.